too close for comfort, won't be seen tonight, so we can bring you a very special episode of the Gen X Files. Welcome to the Gen X Files. I'm Jim.
I'm Adam.
And today's episode is all about disaster
movies.
Irwin Allen disaster movies.
Yeah.
And others.
Yes. The king of
Specifically, disaster movies of the 70s.
Yes. That decade of wonderful disaster movies where everyone died.
Oh, yeah. Well, almost everyone.
Well, yes.
Some of our most beloved actors got burned up, crashed in a plane, smushed in an earthquake, drowned in a boat.
Drowned in the sewer. Yeah, it's fun.
Covered by lava, smushed by avalanche.
Oh. So let's take ourselves back to 1970.
First, I just want to mention the sounds you hear. Adam and I are actually on a flight. We're taking a plane back from Rome. We just, we got our
vaccination.
Got our vaccines.
That's what it is,
and,
the vaccination.
To take a little trip to Rome to get some pizza. And we're heading back.
We're taking Columbia Airlines Flight 409. We're heading back. It's gonna be good to be back in.
Oh yeah.
Take yourself back to 1970. There is a 7.1 quake in China that killed 15,000 people.
Good lord.
Yeah, almost 27,000 people were injured.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not a lot of safety regulations.
Back in 1970.
China in 1970. An avalanche in France kills 41 tourists.
So this is the feel-good news.
Yeah, this is feel-good. Well, it is the disaster episode.
And the biggest disaster of all.
The first episode of All My Children airs.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucked all of our moms into their evil clutches.
Awful.
Weren't making us our PB&Js because they had to see what was happening to the children.
Gotta watch their stories.
Stories.
Oh, what's that?
This is your captain speaking, Captain Vernon Demarest. Welcome here to Flight 409 from Columbia Airlines from Rome to Los Angeles. And just wanted to welcome you on board. We're looking at a smooth and carefree flight all the way, and enjoy your drinks and your cigarettes. And we'll see you on the ground.
All right, well, that sounds like... Was he drinking?
Yeah, I think he was. It sounded a lot like Dean Martin.
Yeah, that's weird.
Actually, it didn't sound a lot like Dean Martin, but it was supposed to sound a lot like
I'm
Dean Martin.
pretty sure. I mean, it was over the radio and stuff the loudspeaker.
So,
who knows?
Those of you who've never heard Dean Martin, that is exactly what he sounds like.
That is exactly Dean Martin. He was the pilot in the movie Airport that started the entire disaster movie craze.
Wait, what?
He
was the pilot for the first Airport movie, and he's flying our plane?
Yeah. But don't worry, there really wasn't any kind of disaster in the first Airport movie. Except for the guy blowing himself up in the bathroom.
What?
But that's fine. That's fine. The reason that the disaster genre even started was because Airport made $128 million off of a $10 million budget. Now, in 2019 terms, the last data I could find, that would be the equivalent of over $662 million.
Good lord. And it was made for like $10 million, right?
The number one movie in 2019 was Avengers Endgame, which made $858 million. So if that gives you an idea of how big that movie was in 1970.
Yeah, jeez. Well, people were starving for something like that.
Yeah.
You know? It was a perfect time for like that kind of escapism and that kind of like disaster porn, because we're just coming, we're still in the ends of the Vietnam War, we're at the ends of the Summer of Love and, all of the protesting and, people were looking to watch some stuff blow up.
Yeah, we had definitely gotten a lot more bad news than good news, and so I think people were kind of jonesing for it, something. Now, granted, I mean, usually in disaster movies, like, there would be some kind of quote-unquote happy ending. Somebody would survive.
Oh, yeah.
But not everybody.
No. Well, that was the fun of it. The fun of the movies was you set up... It's kind of like the Stephen King formula. You set up a bunch of characters that you learn to love, and you get to know them, and then you systematically murder them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, that's the fun of going to these disaster movies is you don't know which of the stars is actually going to make it through the end.
Usually the one whose name is number one on the
Yeah.
poster.
Not always, though. Not
Nope.
always, as we'll see later.
Ooh, foreboding.
Ooh. What is that? Do you hear that? Did you see that little plane outside?
The one that went by the window?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
It's like a prop plane.
It's really tiny. How does it keeping up with this
Is that-
707?
Hold on, dude. Is that Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin in that prop plane?
Oh my god! I think they're trying to get back from New York. They're.
I think we've crossed shows somehow.
What is going on?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What the hell was that? Oh my god!
That was insane. What the
Yeah.
heck? The Charles Grodin plane just hit our plane.
Okay, look, it's 1970. There's no locks on the.
Let's go to the front.
cockpit.
Let's go to the cockpit. Let's go.
cockpit.
Let's
Okay,
check on Vernon Demarest.
Listen to our
Running.
footsteps.
We're running.
We're
Running up. Running up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Co-pilot.
Oh hey guys.
What happened? What happened to
I
you?
think I got blinded. It might have been the moonshine I've been drinking, or the glass in my eyes. I'm not quite sure.
I could have.
How is the cool pie?
I don't know.
Hi guys, it's me.
Oh my god.
Caine.
Oh my god.
Hi, darling.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Goodbye, darling.
Wow, Carol Channing, the co-pilot, just got sucked out of the plane.
I can't really say that I'm very sad about that.
Well, she didn't have a crush on you, I think.
Oh
She
god.
followed you to 2 different shows. Oh my god, Dean. Well, let's get. Hey, my eyes are bleeding, and I think I might just pass out. Something's going to need to land this plane.
Okay. Can you fly a plane?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of Flight Simulator.
God, wow, that's more than I did.
There's not a lot of. There's a lot of buttons. And stuff. Well, look, let's go to a promo real quick, and then try to contact the tower, I guess, down below, and see if they can help us out.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, jeez, Louise, this is taking a turn.
Oh crap.
What's the matter?
Aw, this stupid lighter won't stick to the light post.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get this maraca to stick.
Maraca? What are you trying? Hey, whoa.
What now?
Dude, you need stickers from Sticker Ninja.
Say what?
Sticker Ninja makes awesome, high-quality vinyl stickers.
Yeah, but I need my business logo on them. Mr. Cat's Maracas and Lighters.
Yo, give Sticker Ninja your logo and they'll make custom stickers for you.
But stickers just fade in the sun, or they fall off when it rains.
The stickers from Sticker Ninja are waterproof and UV resistant. And best of all, they're from Portland. Support local businesses, dude.
Sweet! Are you water resistant? So where do I find Sticker Ninja?
Go to stickerninja.com and check out their website. Get free quotes on custom jobs. And hey, use the discount code SPR10 for a 10% discount on stickers. Support Sticker Ninja and Shady Pines Radio.
I'm on it! Sticker Ninja!
Whoa. Okay, so we're at the controls of the plane.
yeah.
We're trying to get a hold of the tower.
I think there's the stewardess is trying to tell us something.
Oh yeah. What's her name?
Nancy Pryor. It's a stewardess, Nancy. Yeah.
Nancy. Any news? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Charlton Heston has gotten into a small plane, and he is flying here, and he's going to jump into the hole, and he's going to land the plane for us.
He's gonna jump in the hole.
He's going to jump. And this
That
sounds,
seems really dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well,
do we
let's try to get. This sounds weird. Let me try to get a hold of the. Hey, tower. This is flight 409, Columbia Airlines. We're in a bit of distress. Could you maybe help us out?
Hello, gentlemen. I'm here to help you. Oh my goodness, what is happening in the plane?
there was a giant hole in the plane.
A giant hole. Oh, that's not normal. That's something that doesn't normally happen in our planes.
No.
How is the pilot and the co-pilot and the navigator?
The pilot is blinded. The co-pilot has exited from the aircraft.
Oh my God, Carol Channing.
Yeah.
She was a national treasure.
It's fine.
Wow, you sound a lot like Burt Lancaster. Well, you kind of sound like Burt Lancaster.
Yeah. Well, your ears can deceive you.
You're looking after this shenanigans. We're gonna have to get this plane down. You're gonna have to listen to me and listen to me carefully. Are you listening?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Hit the automatic pilot button
Okay.
and just wait for Charlton Heston to come save you.
Okay. Wow, that seems really easy.
It's very complicated.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Smoke them if you got them. It's not yet time.
Nancy, if you can get us some scotch, that'd be great.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go get it for you right now.
Okay.
Oh, you can't tell where my eyes are looking, can you?
No, you have
No, Nancy, you got them crazy eyes.
The film was shot on 70mm Tadeo. It was the first 70mm film to be shown at New York's Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah. Isn't Tadeo a sound?
Yeah, it was the sound, it was a post-production thing.
I used
but
to
it
go to
was-
Tadeo all the time.
Yeah, wow.
That's great. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
I don't think they do.
They were the biggest. They were like the sound guys.
Yeah, yeah. It ran for 12 weeks there. It was also nominated for 10 Oscars.
Lord.
10 Oscars.
Name them.
No, I am not. The only one it won was for Best Supporting Actress for Helen Hayes, the alcoholic who stows away on all her flights.
Let's talk about that for a second. There was a big stowaway problem back in the
Apparently.
day where people could just forge boarding.
Well, they were, yeah.
They didn't even have to do that. They could just be like, "Oh, my husband's on the plane."
Her go-to was always, my son left his wallet on the plane. I have to go get it.
Right.
And then she would go on and then not get off. And,
Exactly.
And
You
apparently
could-
that worked.
It did. You could even impersonate a pilot on a plane. It wasn't
Yeah.
that difficult to do.
Yeah, it was really, honestly. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the crazy, insane amount of security they have on
Sure.
planes now, but there really was none.
There needs to
back
be
in
a
the
healthy
day.
balance between whatever and
I mean, in the movie Airport, this dude literally buys a $160,000 insurance policy and then takes a bomb on the plane to blow himself up, so his family gets money. Hey, I hear the plane coming.
man.
I think it's Charlton. Charlton sounds weird calling him that.
man, it's Chuck Heston, baby.
It's Chuck Heston. He's coming. Oh God, he's flying. He's coming through.
Gentlemen, I'm coming to save you.
Be careful, your clasp. It's caught on the thing. Oh God. That's wow.
Very uneventful.
So I guess he's not going to help us land the plane.
I think he went the way of Kara Channing on that one. Just
Well, maybe they can be together.
maybe better him than you. Well, now what do we do, man?
All right. Well, we're gonna have to fly the plane.
Hold on. Let me call
Let's call the
ground
ground control.
Let him
and
know
see
because
what we can
we're on
do.
autopilot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Hey, ground control. This is Columbia Airlines 409. We're still in trouble. Chuck Heston tried to get on board and got caught on something, fell out of the plane, and is presumed dead. So,
He might still be flying right now.
we don't know, but he's not in here, so we need some help.
All right, gentlemen. That sounds like a big problem. Here's what we're going to do. Take it off autopilot.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
It's
okay.
off
I got
autopilot.
that. Yep.
Gentlemen, now push the stick forward.
I'm pushing the stick forward. We're tilting downward.
Okay. Yeah, we're tilting downward.
Are we tilting too much? Okay. Okay.
You're approaching the airport. It's strangely very close to you at this point.
We've been flying for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a
it's, you know,
torturous time.
Yeah, we literally watched 2 people die.
Okay, that sounds very dramatic. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to drive. You see the lights? You see them, those string of lights?
Yes.
You want to aim for the center of those lights.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're gonna crash the plane. You're gonna crash the plane.
Karen Black or whatever your name is. You're not
you
helping.
need to, Nancy, stewardess Nancy. You need to take your crazy eyes back to the back and calm everyone else.
Just don't look me in the eye. You'll freak them out more.
Yeah, just close your eyes and tell them everything's fine.
All right, gentlemen. Now you're approaching the runway.
Okay.
Drop your landing gear.
Okay. The landing gear is dropped.
Okay, now steady.
Oh, that's a hard
Right.
landing.
Yeah, I felt that in my...
I need one of those donuts. Right in my butt.
Great landing, gentlemen.
Okay,
I
all
owe
right.
you both a drink and a smoke.
Well, thanks.
We don't... I quit smoking, but I'll take the
I
drink,
mean,
definitely.
yeah, for sure. I mean, if he's got a
Oh.
stogie, I'll take a stogie.
Good God. Oh, man. Look at that. Standing in front of the plane, pissed as all hell out, is Mr. George Kennedy.
The Airport movie actually spawned 3 sequels.
Ooh.
Airport 75, which was the most successful.
Oh, yeah. The one that was most parodied.
Yes.
Right.
Airport 77, which earned 2 Academy Award nominations.
Nice.
But both were huge. They made a lot of money.
Oh, I distinctly remember You know what I remember most is like the Mad Magazine parodies that they had of
of the
airplane
disaster
movies.
movies. Yeah. The airplane movies. Yeah. And Carol Channing actually did a Disaster 75 based off of Airport 75
Nice.
sketch she did for her Carol Burnett show.
Carol Channing.
Carol Burnett, is that what I
you
said?
said Carol Channing.
Oh, did I? Not Carol Channing.
You can't
Sorry.
get her out of
Carol
your mind.
Burnett.
I'm starting to think you were tipping off Carol
Beginning
Channing to
think
where
my
we're going to
name-
be.
My name's actually Dolly, and I.
Yeah.
But the fourth movie, the Concorde Airport 79, was panned and flopped at the box office.
At the box
At the
office.
box office.
What would happen with that one?
They were flying the Concorde. Actually, George Kennedy was the pilot in that one. He finally made it up to a pilot, from a mechanic all the way up to a pilot.
Which usually happens.
It's pretty common.
Was that the one, the Bermuda Triangle one, or was that 75?
No, that was 77.
77?
77 was-
77 was when it was this elaborate art heist,
Ugh.
and they were going to go steal the
Yeah.
it was like a private plane, I think, a private
Yeah.
jet, and they were going to go steal this this art and then sneak it back or whatever, but they hit like a oil rig in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, and then bloop 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 under the water they went,
The
and
Yeah.
good lord, I think who was the captain on that one?
Airport 77?
Yeah.
That was Jack Lemmon.
Jack Old Lemon. Yeah.
Jack Old Lemon. This is his full nickname, Jack Old Lemon.
Those were great movies, though. The airport movies. I mean,
I mean, they were fantastic.
For what- yeah.
I mean, the first one's a little slow, but it's good.
well,
you
because it's
know?
1970, it's still
Yeah,
and it was
the
based on a
first
book,
one. Yeah, it was based on a novel from 1968.
and it was more about the airport. Than
Yeah, it was more about
the inner workings.
Yeah, exactly.
Burt Lancaster and the way he ran the airport.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure that's probably why, because it was more drama than anything. But
And
it
some
did
comedy
spawn,
with
and
Ellen Hayes.
it spawned the disaster movie because people realized it made so much money
Oh, yeah.
that all those studios were like, oh yeah, okay, we got to throw disasters into everything.
And they decided too, we got to ramp up the disaster.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And that's what happens when we move into the next situation. Well, anyway,
Yeah,
look,
let's
get
go
off
to
this damn
our.
plane.
We got a hotel room
Yeah.
in the Glass Tower.
Yeah,
downtown.
brand new building
Yeah,
downtown, the
downtown.
Glass
It's awesome.
Tower. It's huge.
So let's maybe catch a cab taxi or something, and
Hey,
we'll
man.
head down there and
your dime.
settle into our room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Good job landing the plane.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you, baby.
Thanks, man.
All right.
All right. This
was,
is a really tall building.
God,
It's like 135 stories,
I think it
man.
might be the tallest building in Los Angeles.
It is
in
the
1974.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't believe I love 1970s, man. I love it when we come to the 70s. It just smells like cigarettes and booze and hope and despair.
I might tell you, 1974 was a good year for disaster
Oh
movies.
yeah, man. Did you notice that there were no seatbelts in the car that we?
Yeah, I mean, it was also a 1955 Plymouth, so I mean,
I don't know. I
I'm
think
shocked
a
it
gypsy
ran at
cab.
all.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure if it was a real cab we were in.
But
this is a really nice place.
October of 1974, Airport 75 came out, and then in November, The Earthquake came out. Ooh, great movie. And in December, The Towering Inferno.
Damn, that's the triumvirate.
I would have given anything to have a time machine to go back to October 1974 just to see those movies in the theater.
Yeah, I mean, people must have been traumatized.
Oh,
you know,
I can't
especially Los
imagine.
Angeles. Well, California. I mean, you know, you had
I
Towering
mean-
Inferno and San Francisco and
Earthquake in LA. Oh man, so much earthquake in LA.
Look at the view, man.
It's so beautiful up here. Oh, what?
You're so great at anticipating knocks.
Well, you know,
You have
we
like
can
a-
technically in post put that in before I
have
say
like-
that. That is
you
something
have-
we can do.
You have a knock psyops kind of precognition.
Psychic? Yeah, I'm a
You're
knock
a
psychic.
precog knock, a knock precog.
Anyway, so
Come
who's
in.
here? Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's
Oh.
hi, I'm the architect of this the building.
It's
the Glass Tower.
yeah, Paul Newman. That's so great that you're here, man.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, it's great to be here. I mean, it's great to have you guys here. We're gonna have a big party to celebrate the opening of the building. I hope you guys can show up with us.
Well,
it's up in the top
certainly
floor.
will. You talk about free booze. We're there.
Free booze, free cigarettes. It's 1974, baby. We're gonna have a great fun time.
Is there gonna be a band playing?
Yeah,
Nice.
100%.
Awesome. All right.
Come on up.
All right. Yeah. Just give us a minute, and we'll
Welcome,
be right
fellas.
up.
Good to have you, fellas.
Thanks for having us, man. Really appreciate it.
Wow.
Well,
He's such a handsome man. Those piercing blue eyes, dude.
oh my God, those blue eyes.
Good Lord. I
I
could
just
look at
want
them all
to
day.
pour them into a cup and drink them.
Well, that's okay. That got weird. really weird for a second, but eye-opening. Let's
But before, let's just a little more backstory on Towering Inferno.
Please.
It was a co-production between Fox and Warner Brothers. It was the first ever co-production between Fox and
share
Warner
the
Brothers.
cost.
They had to share the cost, but the reason they did was because the movie is actually based off 2 novels.
Right.
The first novel, The Tower, was bought in a bidding war by Warner Brothers for $390,000.
That's a lot.
A novel that was literally written in 1973 before, I want to say it was published just for a little bit. Irwin Allen was working at Fox and was trying to get them to buy it because he wanted to make a Towering Inferno disaster movie. But Warner Brothers had already sold it for $390,000. 2 months later, The Glass Inferno, another novel, which was not even published yet, was bought by Fox for $400,000.
Oh.
Irwin Allen is a genius because he realized that if 2 movies about a disaster in a tower would just cannibalize each other.
Yeah. Hello, volcano movies.
Yes, exactly. Or
Asteroid movies.
yes, thank you. All those movies.
You had to
that-
see his pantomime.
Yeah,
It was
that was
amazing.
he understood, and that's good. So he convinced Fox to work with Warner Brothers, and they said okay, and it worked because man, did that movie make some moolah.
It is boring, but it's a real. I mean, once it gets going, it's pretty fun.
Almost
but it's
3 hours long.
Yeah, pacing in the 70s was an odd bird.
Yeah.
They, there was a lot of downtime in these movies, but it was also to get you to know these characters. You know, there were so many characters and so many stories. Who's sleeping with who did this, who did that, and it's about building up an affection for these characters before we burn them alive.
Right. You got to get to know them first before they die. All right, well, let's. You want to head up to the party?
Yeah.
And go
Get
check
some free
out.
booze and
get some
ciggies.
free booze. I'm gonna do some dancing.
Yeah, man. Who's playing up there?
I think it's the Tramps.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I know.
this is going to be
I'm
a good
excited.
time.
Let's go.
Nothing could ruin this good time.
No, no. I'm gonna go dance my pants off.
Wow, this is nice. You look great, man. I love
thanks.
your
Thanks.
white leisure suit, the
Yeah.
little belted jacket. His
Yeah.
collars are like 8 feet long. Dude, you look amazing. You look like a young $6 million man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Robert Wagner?
No, man. Lee Majors,
Oh,
baby.
Lee Majors. Oh, my God.
Man, we're going to have to do a $6 million man show just to get your...
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, my bad.
Want to get a drink?
Yeah, let's get a drink.
right.
Do you know I'm gonna dance over there?
Nice. Me too. I guess we should probably get bourbon. This is 1974.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Or maybe an old-fashioned.
Yeah, an old fashioned.
All right. How about a couple old-fashions?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, whoa. Who's that guy?
I don't know. He's like...
That is
weird-looking white guy with a giant fro and dressed like a pimp, like a 1970s pimp.
Yeah, like that's a big furry hat.
Hey, gentlemen.
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
Would you like to have a drink with me?
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that would be great. I'll have some bourbon.
Yeah, please have some bourbon. I've been drinking quite a bit here. Looks
like
I'm going to
tell.
parties.
Are you Walter Matthau?
I'm Walter Matuszewski.
It's a mouthful.
Oh, you're not Walter Matthau.
No. In this movie, I'm not.
Okay. Did,
Well,
well,
he-
he's, that was it.
gone.
All right. Well, hey, that's cool.
guess-
Yeah. I don't know why Walter Matthau wouldn't be credited under his own name, but hey, that's cool.
Well, apparently in Earthquake he was
Yeah,
dressed
he
as
was,
a pimp with a giant fro and drunk in a bar, and was credited as Walter Matuszewski.
Yeah, he apparently used that name quite a bit as a joke. But he was credited. He's got official credit now. He's got an
He
IMDb
was
page.
hilarious. He was also, when I was bartending at the Mondrian, he was another
Oh,
gentleman.
did he come in a lot?
He was one of only 2 people that came into the bar that I actually had to say something like,
Oh, really?
"You're on." Well, it was Walter Matthau. I couldn't, and he was super
Oh,
cool
you mean?
about it.
Oh, I thought you were saying you had to
I
say
had to
something.
kick him out.
That's what I thought.
He was
I
being
literally
handsy.
thought that's what you meant.
Being super handsy.
Kept grabbing my butt.
No, it was just like, he was
You had
so
to say
fun.
it,
And
yeah.
I was just like, man, I love your work. And, it's like a no-no. But I couldn't help it. I mean, Walter Matthau, and I think the other one was Steve Allen. He used to come in a lot. Play
Oh,
piano and
yeah.
stuff.
Steve Allen. I worked at his
legend.
theater quite a bit.
But
yeah.
Matthau, man, oh, God. His presence I don't know. He's just one of those guys that's bigger than life.
Yeah.
You know, and Jack Lemmon and I love me some Matt.
This was also 74 was the year that Odd Couple started. Oh no, sorry, that was 1970.
That was the series.
The series, yeah.
But he and Lemmon started the film. Started the series with Tony Randall and Jack Coogan.
Yes, exactly. Well, this is great. Hey,
that's good old fashioned. Hold on, take us in. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna get one more drink.
Yeah. One more. Come on, man. It's a party.
I know you're right. You're right. I mean, Newman did tell us so we could drink.
It's an open bar.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa,
sorry.
That's a white hair.
I'll move out of the way.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I need to get myself a drink.
Okay. Okay.
Have you
I'll buy-
possibly seen my sons, Hoss and Ben?
No. Are they here at the party?
It would be quite a bonanza if they were.
Okay, man. Okay.
Wow.
That's,
all right.
that's enough for me.
That's Lauren Green.
He's scampering away. Oh, he thought that was really funny.
Yeah,
Nice.
he was. Yeah.
He
He's a
looks
funny
good,
old
though.
man.
Yeah. You know, he was on Battlestar Galactica too. Not just Bonanza. He was the
That's
the
right.
commander
He was on
the
Battlestar
original
Galactica. Yeah.
BG.
Original BG.
Yes, which we will definitely be doing a show about.
Of
But
course.
yeah, man.
You know who else was in Towering Inferno? Fred Astaire.
Ooh.
Fred Astaire was super old at that time. He played a con man.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, his wonderful woman that he was courting, it dies during the movie. But the weird thing about it is that for the Towering Inferno, Fred Astaire's only Oscar nomination. Wow, that sentence came out completely wrong. The only Oscar nomination Fred Astaire got was for the Towering Inferno.
That seems criminal.
He did not win. I 100% agree. It seems odd that he wouldn't have been nominated for any of the other mini movies that he did that he was amazing in.
He should have been. I don't know. Did you ever see that movie Ghost Story? It was a weird movie about a bunch of old men talking about this ghost, and he was one of them.
Oh.
He was awesome in that. You should check that out.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Super creeps, but it's like every old, super awesome actor of the time of the 70s.
Oh, wow.
It was like he and the guy from the Paper Chase, John Houseman.
Oh, okay.
And you know, when they were all these old men that like had some secret about some ghost or something, tell ghost stories or whatever. But you should check it out.
Okay. It was
nominated for that.
Towering Inferno was nominated for 8 Academy Awards in total.
Good lord.
It won 3: Best Film Editing, Best Cinematography, and Best Original Song, called "We May Never Love Like This Again," which is very true because most of them died.
Right. We may never love like this again.
You smell that?
Whoa.
That is
smoke?
Hey!
Oh my God! There's smoke coming out of the elevators.
Oh, jeez.
This isn't good.
Come on, man.
Who would have thought that being in a giant
We were talking
glass
about Towering
building,
Inferno, and now
now there's fire. There's fire everywhere.
God damn it, what's going on in here? There's a fire going on. What the hell's going on?
Wow. Well, thank God George Kennedy.
Kennedy showed up again to
George Kennedy,
scream at us.
king of the disaster movies.
God damn it, Jack Lassie, I'm gonna come on there and I'm gonna wring your burnt out neck.
Whoop.
Whoa, Kennedy!
Okay,
Jeez,
man.
come on. I think him burning to death is enough.
I think it's okay. All right. Well, let's figure out a way to get out of here.
Yeah, we got to get out. I mean,
think,
we're on the top floor.
Oh, the firefighters are here already.
Oh, wow.
They're here already. They were really fast.
Damn, that was
good
good.
for the LAFD, man.
Yeah, in the 70s, they did a really good job.
They were literally right around the corner.
Who's going to save us, Alan?
There's the door's opening.
Whoa.
Oh my God, it's Charlton Heston.
Hey everybody, it's Chuck Heston and I'm back to save ya.
You survived the plane.
You bet I did. Now I'm gonna... Oh, wait,
What's that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's okay. There's an earthquake. There's an earthquake happening. Earthquake. Oh my God. Charlton Heston literally just fell away. The whole
Side of the building
stairs.
collapsed.
Everything's gone.
And it's gone. And
Oh
so's
my God.
Chuck.
Oh my God. This is oh God.
No way
Okay.
he could have survived
Nope.
this.
This is the longest friggin' earthquake I've ever felt.
Seriously, just a few seconds.
Hey, I think the building's coming down. Let's grab this table. Grab this
Get
table.
on, quick.
Get on.
Look, this is
We'll
a movie.
Titanic it. We'll Titanic it down.
I made it.
Oh my
To the
God.
bottom of it. Ooh, that was a quick drop from how many floors? 70?
135.
135. We just skated down on a table. Woo! Take that, gravity.
Earthquake was fantastic.
Ooh.
It was, the first draft of Earthquake was written by Mario Puzo.
Ooh, from Godfather.
From The Godfather. He actually wrote it in 1971, and they didn't touch it for 3 years. And then when they finally got back to him to do more, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do The Godfather Part 2."
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever.
They did 11 drafts of the screenplay before it was finally made.
Should have done a 12.
Probably. It's not bad. The
No,
movie's
again,
not bad.
it's the setup, man. It's
Yeah.
like the problem with these disaster movies, especially ones with, earthquakes and
Yeah.
stuff that usually, the actual disaster is about 30 seconds long, an avalanche or something. They do stretch them out for about 20
Although,
minutes.
yes, in Earthquake, the Earthquake literally goes on for at least 20 minutes.
Which you could say we're seeing the same
Yes.
15 seconds over and over again, but it doesn't cut that much. But so it's like the big problem is you got to fill up 2.5 hours when you only have like a little, so you have the build-up, the disaster, and then the aftermath.
The long build-up is...
Build-up gets boring. Super exciting when the
It's super
event
weird.
happens.
It's super weird.
Kind of boring in the aftermath,
The movie had some really weird misogynistic moments in it. It was a little creepy.
In the 70s?
I know it's creepy, but I know odd. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, airport, you couldn't have Karen Black land the plane. You had to have Charlton Heston jump into a hole and land it. I mean, that's pretty misogynistic.
No,
right
I
there.
agree. But in Earthquake, there was a very particular scene where it's literally just men goggling over a woman's breasts in a t-shirt.
Oh, the Victoria Principal.
In the bar, George Kennedy and another guy just not keeping their
he's
eyes
like
off her boobs.
George Kennedy's a cop in that.
Yeah, he is.
That's the scene with Walter
Matthau.
Matushansky-Insky.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. His
Matushansky was in that. He was a big pimpin'.
The cool thing about Earthquake, though, is that it originated the Sense-Around sound system, which made you feel like you were in an earthquake, which essentially just
whoa, watch out! Sorry.
Stuff falling. Oh, yeah. I'm not.
Waves
Okay, yeah,
in the street,
let's go this way.
Yeah.
I imagine the Sense-Around was just giant bass speakers.
Sure.
that would shake the whole building.
But that was a culmination of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like in the 50s and 60s where, they would have like shocks in the seats or,
Yeah.
it was like these gimmicks.
Yeah, there was, gimmicky. It was all gimmicky.
B-movie gimmicks where they would, try to make it a visceral experience.
Right.
But this was like the first mainstream picture that kind of used that gimmickry.
Yeah,
more than gimmickry, but
But it was and it definitely was a reason to go to the theater and see it. It made $80 million off a $7 million budget, so it was
$7 million?
$7 million budget. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. It actually won a special achievement for an Academy Award for special achievement in special effects.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
for,
yeah, I mean,
for
the effects
the
for
earthquake, all the earthquake stuff.
It's really impressive, like some of it, you could tell it's like models, like the bridges swaying. It's always the trees that give it away. It's always the little miniature, train set trees.
I don't think they realized back then that when they were shaking things, they needed to slow it down.
Yeah.
So it looked a little more. And then there was the infamous elevator scene where they tried to shoot it to where the people would fly to the top and then they would come down. They shot it like 2 or 3 times and they couldn't get it to work, so they ended up doing this awful cartoon effect where it splatters the screen.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so laughable and bad.
One of the best effects in the movie.
But it also did spawn the Earthquake, the big one, attraction at Universal Studios, which is still there today.
I've been on that several times.
I have too, and it's super fun.
Yeah.
It simulates an 8.1 earthquake. It's still there. They use that set constantly. At least the one here in LA. I don't know if they do the one in.
Well, yeah, because it's also a subway station.
Yeah. It's but they've used it a number of times. There's flooding. It's fun. It's super fun. It's one of my favorite things.
Very much. If you ever get into Los Angeles, people,
go to Universal Studios.
Get King Kong.
Check out the tour. Yeah, it's fun.
Jaws, dinosaurs.
It's fun. It's super fun. All right. Well, since we survived that,
I can't believe that. Look, man,
I know.
We surfed down 100 and how many stories?
135.
135 stories. I'm still in shock.
I know. I understand.
On a table, teak is really strong wood.
I am really glad that we are the top billed people in this podcast because that's the only reason we're surviving. Although,
well, like you said, one of us might not.
I cannot say the same for Charlton Heston and Earthquake. who unfortunately tried to save his wife and was washed away by the flood in the sewers. And it is the weirdest, saddest ending I've ever seen in a movie.
Live your life.
He was literally cheating on his wife with his woman,
Yeah.
and he decides to try to save his wife, and they go away, and it's just a shot of his sad mistress. Just like, well, I guess that's done now.
Well, that's like with these movies, they would kill the leads.
Yeah, they could,
And they
yeah.
were all very flawed.
Yes, of course they were. Of course.
Charlton Heston was flawed. He was flawed in all the movies. He was flawed in the first Airport 75?
75, yeah.
He was flawed. He was a very flawed man.
Yes, he was. All right, well, let's, I guess,
Get the hell out of
let's get out
LA,
of here.
buddy.
Yeah, let's get out of
I'm
here.
done with
I need
this.
some relaxing. I booked us for a cruise, so it's not the Love Boat, unfortunately.
Aw.
But it is a.
I'd love to see the
it's
guys
a great new boat that is. It's not a new boat. It's an old boat that they're finishing. It's going to be the last voyage, so let's go on it. It'll be fun. It'll be lots of free booze. Which apparently is the only thing that gets us going.
Yeah. You got free booze. We'll be anywhere.
All right, well, let's head over there.
Sweet. It's nice to be back on a boat.
Oh man, nothing bad can happen on a boat.
No, man. I mean, look. Can't have an
Giant.
earthquake on a boat. I mean,
This ship is huge.
can't have a
There's no
fire
way.
because there's water everywhere.
We just throw water on the
You
fire.
know, we're not gonna. We can't crash a plane.
I was guaranteed by the captain that this is the safest boat ever made.
Good. Well, that's all I needed to hear.
Even more safe than the Titanic.
Well, yeah. I mean, then that was the safest boat ever made.
That at the time it was.
Wow, look at this room, man. We just went we went into the main room where they're going to have the retirement party for the boat, I suppose.
yeah, it's the last voyage. They're going to retire the boat. They're going to
Look at that giant
chandelier. It's a
chandelier.
huge chandelier. Oh, hey, now we can talk to the captain. He's right here. He can tell us how safe the boat is.
Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the Poseidon. I am your captain.
The
Thanks.
We're on the Poseidon?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, hey, thanks for having us. But the ship is safe, right?
this is the safest ship that has ever been built.
Okay, well that's good.
Don't call me Shirley. Okay.
All right, Leslie. I'm glad that he assured us that this is the safest ship ever built.
I will take his guarantee to the bank, baby.
The Poseidon Adventure in 1972 was the linchpin for disaster movies. It's the thing that kind of made disaster movies really happen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Airport was great, but the Poseidon Adventure in 1972 was the thing that made everyone
I'm
go
going
crazy.
to go out on a limb here, babe. I'm going to tell you this is the best out of the bunch. You know,
I would agree.
it's
is
got the
super fun.
shortest setup.
Yeah.
It's got the longest disaster, and
Yeah.
and the aftermath is the most exciting.
Yeah, it is. It is literally an adventure.
And it's got such a kooky melange of weirdos.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you got Gene Hackman playing the preacher who's pissed off at God. He's getting excommunicated, and, you know, like you're shuffled off to Africa or something because of his crazy hippie ways.
Yeah.
And then you got the cop, Ernest Borgnine, Rogo, and his
Rogo,
ex-hooker
yeah.
wife, Mrs. Rogo, Stella Stevens, and you got Leslie Nielsen as the captain, and then you got Shelley Winters as the big old swimmer lady, and her husband, Jack Warner, who it's just, I mean,
It's a fascinating, huge cast.
and another thing about the 70s, these movies that is super disturbing, is there's always like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old girl that's in love with the
Oh, it's so
45-year-old.
creepy.
Like the Pamela, I forget her last name, but the actress that plays the sister
Mm-hmm.
who's in love with Gene Hackman. It's so inappropriate.
It's so weird.
And then
Yeah,
Gene
that
Hackman,
happened
baby,
a lot.
spoiler alert, burn Jeannie Bird. They killed him off, man. As he
Yeah.
cursed God.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you curse God. Poseidon Adventure was based on the novel from. It was based on the Poseidon Adventure novel, which I believe came out in 1970. It was produced by Irwin Allen. It was. I want to say it was his first big disaster movie.
They always talk about the Irwin Allen disaster movie.
Yes, I mean he's synonymous with the disaster movies. So it made $125 million off of a less than $5 million budget.
Wow.
Which again translates to, it's got to translate to at least $600 million, which is insane.
Well, people like watching people die.
Yeah, it also won 2 Academy Awards, Special Achievement in Special Effects, and Best Original Song, The Morning After.
If you ever went to a graduation in the 1970s, it's got to be morning after. Like that really bad vibrato, you know, I'm nervous to be singing.
Yeah.
Every single graduation, man. My sister's graduation, it was just, you know, that's the worst thing that come out of that movie was that damn song.
Ugh, it was so bad.
Is
There
something
seems
happening?
to be
Is something happening?
a ruckus. There's somebody's
you have to listen to
running
me.
over. He's
Listen to
screaming
me.
and yelling and waving his arms.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, Roddy.
Yes, I just want to tell you that there's a giant wave
What?
that's about to hit the boat
What?
because of an earthquake apparently in Los Angeles.
Wait, the
What?
earthquake
It happened just
that
when we were.
did?
Yes.
That is, I don't think that's how it works.
No.
But okay.
Okay, science. You got you pulled one over on us.
But thanks for telling us.
How much time do we
it's,
have?
The klaxons are going off.
You have absolutely no time. It's going to happen right now.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Tipping
Hold on to
over.
something. Hold on to
Tipping
something.
over.
Oh
Tipping
god!
over.
I think I'm getting seasick. What?
Oh my god. We're going upside down.
We are
We're going upside down.
Upside down. This is insane.
The chandelier looks different on this side.
It's kind of pretty.
It's sparkly in the light.
Oh man, there's people. Oh, gross. There's just people splitting down.
Oh, that's right. They weren't smart like us and ran along the side and then into the sea.
No, well, we've been through a disaster too. I think we're pros at this point, though.
That's very true.
Oh my god.
Well, I think
so
we need
much
to,
destruction.
We need to try to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Is that Gene Hackman?
Oh my god, it is Gene Hackman. I hope he doesn't suffer the same fate that we did that he did in the movie, the actual Poseidon Adventure.
All right, follow me. I'm gonna get us out of here, even though God forsakes us.
And is, okay, easy, Gene Hackman.
Yeah, man. Dude, you don't need to judge us for. Oh, don't! You shouldn't open that door,
Why did
man.
you open the door? You should test it, Phil.
It was obviously hot.
Well, he's not going to get us out of here.
It's interesting that he literally went the exact same way he did in the movie.
Yeah, but this time he burned up.
He burned
immediately.
Immediately. It was
Instead
like
of grabbing a hot
vaporized.
pipe and dropping into flames like he did in the actual Poseidon Adventure. But,
Right.
you know, as they say, truth is stranger than fiction, Adam.
It is. You know, it's also stranger than fiction. The Mad Magazine spoof called The Poop Side Down Adventure.
I remember that. Oh my god, I didn't have that issue because I was a little too young at that point. But man, I used to get the Mad books, and then Mad would also, you know, 4
Include
times a
it,
year
yeah.
have like a best of issue, of
Oh,
like
nice.
a super duper stuffed issue
Yeah.
or whatever. And they would put their old parodies in there.
Yeah.
And their parodies of the Poop Side Down Adventure and like Airport.
It makes me giggle every time.
You know, the Towering Blue. It's just, they were so, that satire of Mad Magazine.
So brilliant.
That shaped my Mad Magazine, Bugs Bunny, and I don't know, Richard Pryor basically set my
We
my
will be
sense of
doing a
humor.
Mad Magazine episode at some point.
Bet.
And then that magazine, that issue of the Poop Side Down Adventure was the single highest selling issue of Mad Magazine.
And the only issue up until that time not to have Alfred E. Newman's face on the cover.
Correct. It was just his feet upside down.
Because he was poop side
He
down.
was poop side down, and he was drowned in.
Oh man. Well,
Okay, well,
Godspeed, Gene.
let's try to get out of here because
Here we go.
I don't know. I'm
somebody
not gonna go
else?
out that door because
No,
it's got
yeah.
fire.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, hey, Ernest Borgnine, you can totally
My
help
name
us
is
out of here.
Rigo.
Oh, Rogo.
Rogo. I'm
Yeah,
Officer
sorry.
Rogo.
Rogo.
Yeah, this is my beautiful wife.
You really sound terrible.
I've had a bad cold for about 2 decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But, you know, my wife used to be a hooker.
No, really?
Yeah.
Why do you always have to introduce me as I used to be a
Well.
hooker?
Just
Maybe he's-
get behind me. We're gonna get you out of here.
Perhaps he's really proud of that?
maybe. I mean, you know, I don't know. Well, can you really get us
know,
out of here, Rogo?
Despite the fact that his voice sounds terrible. You know what sounded really great? The score, which was done by John Williams.
Oh, yeah. Who didn't win an Academy Award for it.
No, he did not. He also did the score for the Towering Inferno and Earthquake.
And he didn't win an Academy
He didn't
Award
win Academy
either of
Awards for
those.
any of those. He did a lot of disaster movies before he got sucked up by Steven Spielberg and
George
never
Lucas.
does anything else. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it totally makes sense. His scores are epic.
Yeah.
You know, and
they are really
they
good.
drive the scene. You know, even
ties everything
Star Wars
together.
and all that stuff. You know, he is the most iconic composer, I think, ever. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, he's been nominated for, 52 Academy Awards, I think?
Dude, good God. And, you know, he has the most recognizable scores, you know.
Oh, yeah. Everything.
Except for, you know, maybe The Godfather, you know. That's,
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously a few others that have stuff, but nobody's like John Williams. Nobody.
Glad he's not on this ship.
They don't do other composers at the Hollywood Bowl like they do John Williams.
Let's get there's a little smoke. In here.
Hey, Charlton Heston's back.
Hey, I come to rescue you.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Finally, can you at least finally rescue us
I'm
this
gonna
time?
shoot my way.
That seems like a really
I'm gonna
bad
shoot
idea.
my way into
That seems like a really bad
the
idea.
hole here. And
No, don't. Please don't.
Fire the-
Please don't.
right now.
Oh, wow. That ricocheted back and hit him in the head.
All of them. 6 bullets right in my face.
Well, yeah, he did say he wouldn't take his guns unless they were from his cold, dead hands.
It's pretty cold in that water, though. And he's sinking bad. I don't think he's gonna make it out.
I don't think he is either. Oh, hey, he should have just looked up. There's literally a porthole right here that we can get out.
That's easy.
Yeah, we should climb
You don't
up.
have to shoot or anything.
Fine, we should climb up. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Well, we have to swim
Yeah.
to the thing.
Yeah, it's going to be cold, so beware.
I think what we need to do is probably get a rope to swim through the thing so we can all kind of guide our way through.
Yes.
I can do it.
No.
I can do it. Oh, I know I'm a big lady, but I'm skinny in the water.
You are?
Yeah?
I don't think, Shelley, that's how it works.
No, it's how it works. I was a swimmer. I was a champion swimmer in the day, and I can save us. Just give me a shot at it.
Here's the rope.
Give me
Here's
a
the rope.
shot.
Take it. Go swim. Go.
Okay.
Oh God. I think she's having a heart attack. Jim, she's having a heart attack. Okay, I can't. She didn't manage to get the rope across, so that's good.
That was, she did. She kind of, like, there was a spasm in her arm through the rope.
Yeah,
through the water.
Threw it
She was-
across.
Dang.
Wow.
She's a hero.
She almost made it.
She did.
Almost made it.
And you know what? She was skinny. Let's climb out of this
for the
thing.
rest of her life.
Oh, man. This is
Yeah, all right, let's get up. We'll take the rope. Getting up to the porthole.
Yep. The only ones that made it out are you, me, and Rogo, and...
His former whore wife.
Yeah. He
Sorry,
tattooed
hooker
that
wife,
on
sorry.
on his arm. My wife was a hooker.
Poseidon Adventure actually had 2 remakes in 2005 and 2006. There was a big box office one.
Oh, they had a sequel, too.
They did have a sequel. It was called Beyond the Poseidon Adventure
sequel
in
that I
1979.
Completely forgot existed, and then as soon as I saw existed, completely remembered the entire plot and seeing the movie.
It is something I think most people forgot because almost no one saw it.
Yes.
It
Again,
was literally the biggest box office flop up to that point.
they got Michael Caine
Yeah.
to be the captain. And Michael Caine was kind of like the guy that would do anything. One of the greatest actors ever, 100%.
Yeah.
But if you read his book on acting, he made a lot of choices for roles based on where they would shoot in like a paid vacation. He wasn't the kind of guy that was like, I need something extremely challenging. No, it was just like, oh, that's in the Caribbean.
You're shooting in Hawaii. Okay.
I'm in, baby. I love it, man. Oh, I love that guy.
The huge box office failure of Beyond the Poseidon Adventure was the beginning of the end of the 70s disaster movies.
Well, that and another movie that we're going to do a whole show about.
Finally, the kind of the final nail in the coffin was Airplane.
Yep.
Which made people realize just how bad the disaster movies were.
The absolute brilliant thing that they did in that movie was get the actors like Leslie Nielsen and
the serious
Bridges
actors.
and what was the other guy? the other one from Unsolved Mysteries.
Robert Stack.
Robert Stack. I mean, these guys...
Very serious dramatic actors.
We'll get into it when we get into
the
show.
we'll get into Airplane.
But they didn't really have to do much. They basically just remade Airport 75.
I had seen Airplane many, many times. I'd never seen Airport 75 until a couple weeks ago, and it was like watching Airplane.
Yeah,
it was
It was like the first draft.
The nuns with the guitars and the alcoholic lady who talks too much and it was just dead on.
It
like,
was
wow.
spot on parody, and it killed it and I think people were getting a little fatigued.
Yeah.
You know, and we're also getting into an era, you know, of the 80s. Which
the 80s.
Than the 70s.
The 80s did some disaster movies, like TV disaster movies that were just depressing.
Well, it got realistic. We got, we moved into like the day after tomorrow. Or is it the day after?
Just the day after.
The day after tomorrow was the sequel.
God, I wish that would have been a better movie.
But the day after was not a fun, feel-good disaster movie.
It was not good.
The
other thing about Beyond the Poseidon Adventure was it was the only Irwin Allen movie to not get any Oscar nominations.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
which
and not to turn a profit either.
Yeah. It was unfortunate. All right. Well, there's a helicopter, a rescue helicopter coming. Thank God. This has been too much, man. We just got to go home.
This is insane. What a day, man. I mean, we had to fly a plane after we got hit by Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin, and then once we get on the ground, we get to our hotel, and then there's a fire, and then an earthquake, and we have to surf down the building on a teak table.
I will say that was kind of fun.
That was super fun.
I'm glad we lived.
Yeah, me too. And also, I don't think anybody's ever done that.
I'm not sure how. Yeah,
pretty sure. Spectacular.
We'll call Guinness.
And then our boat turns over. I mean,
that was a freak tidal wave from a 3-day-old earthquake.
Hey, we're gonna take a week off after this one, man.
I think it's a good idea.
Well, look who's flying the helicopter.
Oh my God. Is it Dean Martin?
I came to pick you up. Didn't get my sight back, but you know bats fly and they can't see either. So I'm gonna use sonar to come and get you.
Maybe you should
just. Well, there goes the helicopter.
Nope.
In the water.
He crashed the helicopter in the water.
Well, there's a dinghy. Let's just paddle back home. That's the safest way to go, as long as we don't run into Jaws.
Yeah,
but
let's not go there.
If we make it back, we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I promise next week we'll be safer.
Yeah, we're gonna be back in the old Gen X Files headquarters.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what Charlton Heston's character's name is.
Just say Charlton Heston. That's fine.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, Charlie's Angels, already in progress.